Good after, good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here in the great state of South Carolina. Once again, I want to thank everybody for viewing my videos. Uh, Thank you for your input and your comments. Normally, I don't speak on rappers, and what I say here today is just my personal opinion, which is always my disclaimer. Normally, I don't speak on rappers, but today I want to speak briefly on what happened in Fort Worth, Texas, concerning G Money, Lil Ronnie, and him and his daughter becoming unalive at the car wash in broad daylight. Um, my condolences go out to the friends and family of G Money, Lil Ronnie. Y'all have my deepest condolence concerning that situation. Um, rapper, rapping, rappers have a short-lived life. I mean, you can Google how many rappers became unalive in the past 5 years, and you'll get a list. And the majority of them became unalive through gunfire. The majority of them was shot. And the situation is all over. The talks and the allegations are all over social media. And the reason why it's publicized, all right, because he was a so-called rapper. And I know we heard the old lady said that he never bothered nobody, but allegedly, I don't believe that that's true from the talk on the street, because the streets are talking. And some of the people that is speaking about it on social media, allegedly he had done robbed some folk, all right? And due to his lifestyle, he had some enemies. And they sneaked up on him and they cut loose with them guns. And him and his 5-year-old daughter was struck by gunfire, and they did not survive. And it's 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 publicized because he was a rapper. But the same thing is happening in the black communities all over. All right. I live in a little small town in South Carolina, and it's happening here. It's happening in Conway. It's happening in Sumter. It's happening in Orangeburg. All right. It's happening in Columbia. It's happening right down in a little small town. Don't even have a stoplight called Cross, South Carolina. It's happening all over. All right. If you watch the 6 o'clock news, all right, if they're not a public figure or what you might call a so-called rapper, all right, you don't hear about it on social media. Hmm? But if you watch the 6 o'clock news, all right, they may mention it, or it might be in your local newspaper. People that men's and women's and children that become unalive, all right, by young black men's. Young black men's are the greatest killer of their own people. They are super predators, unaliving their own people. Now you might want to ask the question of why. And it's because that black people as a whole, especially our young black men, are hypnotized with hate. They don't mind killing, they don't mind dying, they don't mind going to jail. They're hypnotized with hate, right? They're becoming unalive due to a lot of bullshit, due to the lack of communication and due to the lack of love. They have no love. They have no love in their heart. So it's easy for them to unalive somebody. They have no respect in their heart, no sympathy. They don't care. If you piss them off or say something to them or about them that they don't like, they're ready. They're ready for some smoke. You can ask one of them to pull the pants up. They're ready for some smoke. They can't. They have so much pride, but it's foolish pride. They have so much pride within themselves until they can't stand to be chastised. Let me do what the hell I want to do. Just leave me alone. All right. And they think they're so smart. All right. But their behavior leads them down a path of destruction. Because it seems like they're either going to the graveyard, hmm, or the jailhouse. It's either being locked up for the rest of your life, huh, or dying.